Two-way tables, they score quite highly, and the maths isn't difficult, but the logic is. Here's a two-way table that's been completed. And as you can see, there are 2 categories for age and 3 categories for different types of sport. In a two-way table, people are categorised by 2 conditions. And in this table, they're categorised by age and sport. And we also have totals. So here we see that 14, 28 and 40 is equal to 82. That's the same true for this row. And coming down, 14 and 17 is 31. Finally, the total of the totals is the total number of, in this case, members of the athletics club. 82, 43 is 245, and these all add up to 125. So, let's see what we do when we get a problem. We're given a half-completed table and we are told to complete it or find one particular element in it. We might get a clue like this. There are twice as many seniors as junior athletes. Well, these are the totals, so this number is twice as big as this number, and they both add up to 30. So with a bit of jiggery-pokery, we can see that that's 20 and that's 10. And now we bring on deduction. Sherlock Holmes. We have a row here with only one missing number. We know that all of these numbers, whatever that one is, and 5 and 8 add up to 20. So we can find this number by saying 5 and 8 is 13. 20 minus 13 is 7. So now we've got 7 plus 5 plus 8 equals 20. And now we've got this column, which is very handy because there's only one space. So we need a number here, which when added to 7 gives us 11. And that's going to be 4. And in this way, with clues and deduction, we complete the whole table and answer the question. Let's jump into one. Let's look at this example. We have 45 players and there's a few clues. They can be in attack and defence. They can be boys and girls. And we want to work out the proportion of players who are boys and want to be in defence. So we need to find how many are in defence and the total number of boys. So we're looking for these numbers here. Okay, the first clue. 3/5 of all players want to be in defence. This is the total number in defence. So we need to find that. 3/5 times, well, we know there's 45 in total. So 3/5 times 45. 3 times 9 over 1, 27. Seems sensible. So we can put 27 in there. We can now do deduction because that's 18, because these two have to add up to 45. The number of girls is twice the number of boys. Right. So girls, there's more girls than boys. They both add up to 45. Well, we can use a little bit of logic here. Girls equals 2 boys. The number of girls equals twice the number of boys. Girls plus boys equals 45. If I substitute for that G here, I get 2B plus another B equals 3B equals 45. B equals 15. So boys are 15, girls are 30. And I can write it in here. Right, 1/6 of girls prefer to be in attack. Right, so where are the girls? There's 30 girls. So it is 30 divided by 6, or 6th of 30, and that's equal to 30 over 6 equals to 5. They want to be in attack, so that's there. And now I can sum up to get this number here, because that is 30 minus this 5, which we've got, is 25. And now I can work out what this number is, because this number added to 25 gives 27. So that is just 2. May as well finish with this one off as well. 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. 5 plus 25 is 30, and is 18 and 27. It all adds up, which is great. So what was I looking for? The proportion of players who are boys and want to be in defence. Well, the proportion who are boys are 15, and the number who want to be in defence is 2. So I think the proportion is 2 divided by 45. If I want to check, I just check all the numbers. Finish off. Does it fit all the conditions? Does it all add up? Yes, it does. Thank you very much. Here's another example. 125 members in this club. You're either a runner, a jumper or a thrower. You're a senior or a junior. We're told a few facts. A person is chosen at random. So out of all the club members, what is the probability he's a junior jumper? Jumping juniors down here, we're looking for this. Okay, so 82 are seniors. Well, that's an easy one. Oh, sorry, 125 is the total. 82 are seniors, so that leaves 43. 45 members are throwers, so 45 members are throwers and 5 are junior. So the total is 45, 5 are junior, and so 40 are going to be senior. That's okay. 28 members are senior jumpers. Senior jumpers, 28. Straightforward. Right. We've got a few more things we can do here. Look at this line. I've only got one space. So I can say that the senior runners are 82 minus 28 minus 40. 82 minus 28 minus 40, and that leaves 14. The final clue here, there are 3 more junior runners than senior runners. 3, well, the senior runners are 14, the junior runners must be 17. And so this leaves this number here. There's a total of juniors is 43. We've got 5 there and we've got 17 there. So 43 minus 17 minus 5 equals 21. That's the number we're looking for. So a person is chosen at random. What is the probability this person is a junior jumper? The junior jumper's number 21. The total members are 125. So I think that the probability is 21 divided by 125. Not an easy question. We check it by, does it all add up? Yes, it all adds up. Marvellous. Right, I'm going to stop this at 10 seconds and I'm going to give you the answer. So your opportunity to pause and practice. It's a tricky question. Take your time. Use a bit of logic. See how much you can fill in. Okay, so here's the answer. Firstly, there are 600 students. So we know that's the total. And we're looking for how many of the girls learn German. So we're looking for girls in German. So first of all, we have 600 students. 65% of the students learn French. So that's the total French equals 65% of 600. It's 65% of 600. That's 0.65 times 600, 390. So we can put that in here. And we can find this now because the total doing German is the total 600 minus 390, 210. 45% of the students are boys. Right, this is the total for the column for boys. This is the total number of boys. 45% of them. So that is total boys, 45% of 600, 45% time, 0.45 times 600, 270. So that's 270. This is a bit tricky. 60% of the boys learn French. Well, this is how many boys there are. And we want 60% of that. So boys in French, 60% at 270. 0.6 times 270, 162. Right, so that's how many boys do French. How many boys do German is 270 minus 162 is 108. Right, finally, in German, we have 210, 108 are boys and the rest are girls. So we can say that the girls in German are 210 minus 108 is 102. How many girls learn German? Well, there's 102. That's your answer. Check. Total girls is 600 minus 270 is 330. So we can say 330 is there. Girls in French, 330 minus 102, 228. And we can check this line, which is totally independent, and that adds up. So, does it all add up? Yes, it does. Would I bother checking it? Depends how I was feeling. If I was feeling confident, I might not. If I've got time, I'll always finish these tables because I quite like checking they all add up. Anyway, it does fit the original conditions, so that's the correct answer. This is hard. You have to think, what am I trying to find? And maybe mark it with a question mark so you know where you're going. Then you do the easy clues. Some of them times they say you'll just hit the total number of boys as X, and that's easy to fill in. But totals and single cells crop up, and then you use some deduction with the great Sherlock Holmes stepping in to fill in those little spaces. As always, these are hard questions. If you do half of one of these questions, you will definitely score points. So do not give up. Do as much as you can. And always, if you have time, check by completing the table. This is a tricky question. Actually, it might even be hard, and I hope that's made it a little bit easier. So, if you've enjoyed this video, even if you haven't, why not sign up and learn some more GCSE maths?